welcome to Storytime with Miriam on Friday. Today we are going to read a hilarious book I have. It's called Sumo Kitty by Biedrzycki. Here we go. There are many wise and beautiful sayings. One of them is a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. That means big things start small. Another one is even monkeys fall from trees. That means even experts make mistakes. But the one that means the most to me is fall down 7 times and get up 8. It means never give up. Sumo Kitty. Sumo wrestlers don't like to give up. In Japan, they are known as rikishi, gentlemen of strength and honor. The champion rikishi is called yokozuna. He's the best. He's the best of the best. And when he enters the ring, called the doyo, he lifts his leg and stomps his foot. The crowd goes wild. It is said that the yokozuna can defeat his opponent by staring deep into his eyes. I am nothing like him. I am a kitty, a hungry stray kitty. I will go anywhere for food. I especially like the following rikishi back to their heya, the place where they practice, sleep, and eat. Each meal is a feast. Twice a day, sumo wrestlers eat a big stew called shankonabe. It's made with everything I love. Fish, noodles, chicken. Perfect for a stray cat like me. I had it made in the heya until I was caught by the one they call Okami-san. So you're the one who's been stealing our food, she said. If I ever catch you here again, I'll... A mouse! There's a mouse in here. Okami-san pointed to one rikishi and said, Kuma's afraid of mice. Can you get rid of them? Well, of course I can. I'm a cat. I nodded. Yes, okay, kitty. Okami-san said, you can stay here as long as you keep the mice away. Perfect. Now I had a job at the heya. Every morning, Kuma and the others practiced, and I chased mice. Then the rikishi cooked, we ate and slept every day, over and over and over, until all the mice were gone. But before long, all that eating started to show, and Kuma ate a lot too, but he moved like a big, powerful cat. The ground shook when he practiced. Life was good in the heya. We were one big, happy family, until one day I noticed the mice had made a comeback. They were all over the kitchen, and they were laughing at me. How dare they? I chased them around the room 7 times, but I grew tired and gave up. Okami-san found me, asleep on the floor, and just like that, I lost my job. The next evening, when all was quiet, Kuma let me back inside. He told me another wise saying. After the rain, the earth hardens, he said. When life gets tough, kitty, it makes you stronger. Kuma looked up at the picture of the yokozuna. I have fallen 7 times to him, he said. He has humbled me in the same way that mice have humbled you, kitty. He put me outside with leftover stew and another saying. The cat that does not cry catches the mouse. The next day, I watched Kuma's every move. When he stretched, I stretched. When he did yoga, I did yoga. When he attacked the teppo, I attacked my scratching post. But when he slept, I didn't. I practiced. I wanted back inside. I got my chance one night. As the rikishi were stretching, a giant mouse stood in the middle of the doyo. Before anyone saw him, I leaped in and made my move. Kuma and the others watched as I charged the mouse with a tashiai, followed by a gabiriyori. I finished him off with a tsukidashi. More mice appeared. They were no match for me. I tossed them out of the doyo and away from the heya for good. And that is how I became known as Sumo Kitty. The next week, I was given the best seat at the basho, the sumo tournament. Kuma did well, and he made it to the final match. When the Yokozuna appeared, the crowd cheered wildly. The Yokozuna had mice sewn on his mawashi. Kumo was terrified of mice. To him, Yokozuna must have seemed as scary as the giant mouse in our doyo. But then Kuma looked at me and shook his head. His face changed into the face of a warrior. Kuma charged the Yokozuna the same way I charged the giant mouse. He did a tashiai, a gaburiyori, and finally, a tsukidashi. Now, our heya has a new Yokozuna picture hanging on the wall. I might have had something to do with that. And Kuma might have had something to do with me staying in the heya. Fall down 7 times and get up 8. Perfect. And the book is dedicated to a cat named Socks, who's the original Sumo kitty. I hope you enjoyed this book as much as I do. Have a great weekend, everyone, and I look forward to more story time with Miriam on Monday. Bye, everyone.